Okay, this is session 2. Okay, so you were telling me about what was going on with that guy and the girls drama.
Yeah, I was getting there.
Okay.
And he came there. Well, his friend was helping me in physics, and he came to the table. He was like, "What are you doing?" And his other friend was like, "I'm helping her in physics." And I guess it was his birthday, so like I wished him happy birthday. And like his friends got him a watermelon for his birthday.
Like a joke.
Yes, and everybody was like signing it or whatever, and I didn't even know him. And I was like, "Oh, can I sign your watermelon?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So he gave me like the Sharpie and everything, and I was like, "Happy birthday," even though I don't know you. Like, nice to meet you or whatever, but I hope you have a blessed day.
Oh,
and I was
nice.
like, from Alicia, and he didn't even know my name at the time. And he was just like, "Oh, like if you ever need help in physics, I'm better than him actually, so like you can contact me and I can help you anytime." And I was like, "Oh, okay, like do you have Snap?" I wasn't even thinking about it. Like I was like, "Do you have Snap?" We exchanged snaps, you know. And we were like, "Oh, okay." And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, bye." He was like, "Bye." And then he left. And after that, we like never talked after that, like at all. Like I seen him around, but we never talked. But he had me on Snap or whatnot. And like I was talking to his friend, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I don't know. Like, can I just start hanging out with you from now on?" Because you know, like those were the first friends that I met here with the girls. So I didn't really like have friends like that. And he was like, "Yeah, that's cool with me." But he was like, you know, I think you should hang out with. And I'm like, "Who?" And he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna say his name." He was like, "Jalen, like, you know, the guy at the table." And I was like, "Oh, like, for real? Like, why?" And he was like, "I heard that, well, he told me that he thinks you're cute and that he wants to get to know you a little better." And I was just like, "Oh, okay." So then, you know, like, I sent the streak, and like he responded off my streak, and then ever since then we've been talking.
Wait, the streak is like when you repost.
When you send a streak is like when you send something off Snap.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he responded to it, but it was like not really like a quote. It was just see like other people's point of views. Like if I sent a snap and I would be like, "Oh, like something." I put one time like, "Have you guys ever felt like you like somebody, but they don't like you back, and you feel like you're being totally ignored or whatnot?" I said, I send things like that to get other people's point of views, and you know I get a lot of notifications because people respond to it. And he happened to be like one of the people that responded to it. And he was, after that we started talking, and I was starting to get to know him. I was asking him questions, and he was asking me questions, and I was like, "Oh, like we should really hang out sometime." He was like, "Yes, we should." And then on that Monday, we came back to school, and I didn't see him the whole day. But that was the first time I met him. And like in person, like, you know, actually having a conversation, like an official conversation with him. And he hugged me the first time he seen me. He was just like, "Hey," and like.
How did it make you feel?
I was just like, "Oh my god, I don't know him."
Like shy?
Like, yes.
Oh, okay.
And ever since then we've been talking, like we've been close. And you know, we started like hanging out more and more, like every so often. Like every second period I would be sitting by myself, and he doesn't like when I'm sitting by myself.
Oh, you sit by yourself because of the girls?
Yeah. Or not because of the girls, it's because I'm like, I don't really talk to people.
Yeah. Is it hard because you're new?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So during passing periods, I would like go chill at a table, you know, like, you know, text back who's been texting me or whatnot. And I just sit there and I chill.
Okay.
And like he doesn't like that. He wants me to be, because I'm really talkative. Like once I get to know you, I really am talkative, and I'm like outgoing. Like I can talk to people because I like talking to people. But like ever since then, he doesn't like that, because he's like, I know you talk to people. He was like, "You talk to me." And I was like, "Yeah, I do." He was like, "So don't sit alone. Like, don't make yourself seem like a loner, you know?" And I'm like, "I'm not. I'm just trying to chill. Like, leave me alone."
Yeah. And it's hard too, because what you went through with those girls too.
Yeah, so it's hard to trust people. Yeah, because like that one girl, I thought I trusted her, and like, I went left. So
far left.
Yeah, like really, she was like, "We're not friends," and all that. And I'm
she
like,
was your friend. She just was hurt. So I think she
because I blocked her.
Yeah, you like.
But like I blocked her because of the negativity. I didn't want to be a part of the drama.
Bullies her because they've been bullied.
Yeah. And yeah, ever since then he's been coming up to me like second periods or like during passing periods, and like he'll hug me, he'll see how I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
or whatnot. And yeah, it's been cool.
Good.
And then after a while, okay, here's where the drama starts.
Oh.
This is like when I start like catching feelings. Not like really,
Uh-huh.
but like a little bit. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, like I really like this guy. Like
Uh-huh.
he thinks I'm cute. I think he's cute. Like he's single. He's not talking to anybody.
Mhm.
And you know he wasn't. And after a while, oh my god, I set myself up. I don't know why I did this, cause he's like, I sent I don't know. I just kept calling. I was like, oh, like I'm not cute. Like I don't know what you see in me, but I'm cute. And he was like, you're really cute. And I was like, yes. And I'm like, oh my god. And
How
he's
did
like,
it make you feel? Like awkward or shy or like you didn't know how to take it?
I didn't know how to take it.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, you're really cute. Like there's other guys that might have a crush on you too. And I'm like, oh my god. Like should I do it? Should I say I like him? And I'm like, oh, like I like you too. Like you know.
Yeah.
You have
Do
a
you think
crush
he
on
was
me?
testing you or?
I think he was.
Oh, okay.
I think he was. And you know, it went left because he was like, I like you, but
Mhm.
like I don't like you like that. You know, like we're just cool, we're friends. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And you know, like I didn't pressure him to it. I was just like, oh, okay, like yeah, I'm good with that, we're friends and everything. And you know, ever since then, it's been like that. Like he knew that I liked him.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's like we've been cool. We've been hanging out. Like I can't force nobody to like me.
Yeah. And what happened with the other guy that you were talking to? He's like over.
He's over. He's over
Okay.
with. Like
you don't see him or?
I mean, I seen him. Oh my god, I jinxed myself when I was like, it's a big school. I'm not gonna see him at
Mhm.
all. And he was like, yes, you are. You're gonna see him. He's like, there's a 50% chance you're gonna see him. And I'm like, never. And then one time we were walking in the hallways together, and I seen him, and like he put his head down, and I put my head the other way.
Oh,
Like we did not want to look at each other at all.
And
And
what
he
about
started
the-
laughing.
laughing.
Yeah, he started laughing.
How
The
did
guy
it
that I
make
was
you
talking
feel
to.
like? Kind
He
of,
was just like, that's what you get. He was like, you knocked on wood. Like,
oh, wow.
that's all on you. You said you wasn't going to see him, and you did. And I mean, I see him sometimes, but I don't talk to him.
Oh, is it hard though? Like,
Mm-mm.
no, he's just like over it.
Yeah, I'm just like over it. Because at the end of the day, I can't force someone to like me.
Yeah.
I can't force anyone to hang out with me.
And what about the girls that you had an issue with? The one, the last one who was really, I mean, kind of, I don't know how to put it, but you know, mean about things. She doesn't say nothing, or
I
Any
mean, after a
looks?
while, she has her petty moments
Mhm.
where she's like, before I get reported for like bullying again, and I'm just like, I didn't report you. I'm just like, I listen to our conversations because I know she does it to be petty,
yeah,
and I'm like, I didn't report you for bullying.
Yeah.
I called you out because if it was report for bullying, she would have got in trouble.
oh yeah,
Nobody got in trouble. I
Yeah.
just called you out to see what the problem was with me.
open communication.
Yes,
Mhm.
and I just like I let her do her. Like I
Yeah.
don't respond to it. I don't look any type of way.
And what about the other girls? They seem
Oh, they
kind of
don't-
cordial.
Yeah,
or-
they're like. I mean, we don't talk, but
Mhm.
like we don't like there's no drama.
okay,
So it's just like it's done for
Yeah.
like we went our own ways.
yeah.
And which is okay because some people don't vibe. And
Oh, yeah.
we didn't vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to like vibe, but people don't vibe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you take that as like an opportunity to find other friends, or you're just kind of chilling right now, just trying to see?
I have other friends. Like I talk to other people. I try to get to know other people. But like after that, like I don't really like tell people like my business like that because I
It's
don't
harder.
really like. I don't. Yeah, you don't know who you can trust
Mhm.
because then they might go around and tell someone else. So I just like I have like little people that I talk to
Yeah.
or whatnot. My associates. So
Yeah.
that's
And
what I consider them.
you were talking about your grades too, and I know we talked about Avid. Is that something you'd be interested in still, or
Yeah.
or you think it's challenging, or?
I mean, I don't know. I never been an avid before,
Uh-huh.
and I don't even think they had it like where I came from. So I don't know. Like I guess it's good to try.
Good to try. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can catch up on like your work. It's like kind of like a study hall / getting you ready for college. So I
Yeah.
know we talked about that. Like, did you talk to your dad about it?
Yeah, I told my dad about it. He was just like, cool. My dad doesn't really like care.
He's lenient.
He's
yeah.
like, yeah, like cool. Like if you want to do that, like do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I know we talked about it, and I saw your grades, and they were really good. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I think it could get you ready because, I mean, you're a sophomore, maybe
Yeah.
almost half a year, so 2 more years.
Yeah, I know.
You ready?
I'm trying.
How does that make you feel? Like, what do you see yourself in 5 years doing?
I don't know.
You'll be 20.
Yeah, but like I don't
Not
know yet, cause there's some things that I've been looking at
Mhm.
that I don't know. In English we took the assessment, and there was like this part where it shows you like things to major in.
Or like what you're good at.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I started looking at those, and like I highlighted like what I would be like good at majoring in, like
Yeah.
language skills, cause like I'm focusing on languages. And all
Oh,
that.
okay.
So something
Yeah, I
like
have
that.
some of those tests. They're called aptitude tests. They're
Mhm.
free, so we can take some if you ever want to come in, or it shows you like what you're good at. Or is there any like fields you want to go into, like medical or
Oh no,
education?
medical. I don't like people or kids.
Yeah.
Not education.
Yeah. Well, you like talking, so I mean, you read either or. I mean.
Yeah, but like
Nursing, you were talking about, right? Nursing.
nursing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
What in the medical field then?
Maybe like a dentist?
Oh yeah, like a dentist or
Like a
like a
dentist.
dental hygienist. Yeah, there's a lot of schools for that we can look at. Just to get the anxiety, you know, like
Yeah.
about the future, because
I have an aunt that wanted to do nursing. I mean, she is a nurse, but she's not like a nurse.
Yeah, like an
she
LPN or a
wanted to be.
CNA.
She works for like she works for like disabled people or like
Oh,
homeless
yeah.
people, like at shelters.
Oh,
Growing up, so she's not like a nurse.
Mhm.
Nurse. She's like
like
one
a
of those.
home health aide, or
Yeah, like one of those.
Okay.
And she wanted to be a nurse, but I think it's because she was born in Mexico,
Oh, okay.
so she didn't like have her papers right at that time,
Oh yeah.
and it kind of like I think the government kind of like
Mhm.
passed her up, and she still goes to school,
Good. Okay.
and she still like works on
Well, you're from
waking-
here, right? You're-
Yeah, I'm from
Oh,
here.
then you have
But
a
my
lot of
aunt,
opportunities.
yeah.
So.
But my aunt, like, they were born in Mexico. Two of my aunts were born in Mexico, and my
Okay.
dad was born here. I think they're from Zacatecas
Oh yeah.
or
Okay,
TJ.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Zacatecas, TJ.
Well, you know there's ROP too here. You can do that for free.
What's ROP?
It's like to get you ready, college career ready. Like my sister did the hair one. You can get your like cosmetology license, or like nursing or dental hygienist. There's that. You do it like your junior or senior year, and it counts for like a class or two.
Isn't it like what do you call it? The medical class?
Yeah, there's a medical class in it too.
And that like counts?
Yeah, that counts.
Oh.
So that's something we can talk about for next year. I know this year's a new year for you, but I mean, just getting you ready for the.
I don't know. 'Cause,
You
like,
nervous?
No, not nervous, cause like I'm not really like into the medical field.
Oh, okay.
Cause I have like my stepmom's a nurse,
Mm-hmm.
and like my aunt is a nurse.
Oh,
Well, not
so-
like a nurse, but you know
Mhm.
she tries to go into that field.
Mm-hmm. It's
And-
challenging, huh?
Yeah, it is challenging, and like so many years of school.
Mm-hmm.
So like I want to do something that's like
A
easy,
little easier.
something that I will have fun with.
Yeah, well, we should definitely take some of those aptitude tests
Mm.
and figure out what path you want to take in that. I know you say you don't want to go into education, but I mean maybe
Like-
that's something,
I don't like kids.
kids.
Like I don't do well with kids. I barely like can handle my little siblings.
Oh
at
yeah, you
home.
told me you're the oldest.
So,
yeah. Well,
it's
how
like-
how do you feel about yourself like right now, like after all this that happened, and right now we're in October, like smacked out of the middle school
I
year?
feel relieved because I
Really?
don't have any drama. Because I don't like the drama. Because it frustrates me and it puts me in like a position that I don't want to be in. Because like I'm gonna be all stressed out,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be cranky. And
Did
have
it affect your
attitudes.
grades? You think? Because of
I don't let that affect my
Okay.
grades. I don't let drama affect my grades. Like at the end of the day, I still do me, but like I'm a person who talks about like their issues
Yeah.
and confronts them.
Good.
And like I'm not like the fighter type. Like my mom is so aggressive. So
Yeah.
like she always taught me like how to fight or whatnot. Like she will always teach me how to do that.
How's she doing? Did you
She's
talk
doing
to her?
good. Recently she moved out of like her boyfriend's place because like he was getting on her nerves.
Yeah.
So like she's finding a new place. And
Does
she
she go
found a
like
new place.
relationship to relationship?
Oh no.
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 Oh, okay.
I mean, they tried to see like to move in together to see how it would work,
Yeah.
but like it didn't go really well.
Mhm.
Like a couple of months. So she like moved out and like she found a new place.
Does she
It's
have your
closer
little
to
brother
us.
still?
No,
no,
that's
he's
my
with you.
stepmom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my stepmom who has like.
And how's that relationship going? Cordial or?
She gets on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's it's good.
You guys
Oh
are
my
similar.
God.
Or?
I just say it by myself. Like when she gets on my nerves, I can't like. Cause I feel like I just want to yell at her sometimes. Like, you're not my mom. Like, leave me alone.
Is it because she's young or like immature or?
I think that's what it is. Cause
Okay.
like, she's like what, in her early 30s. Cause my dad is older than her by a few years.
Okay.
And I think like since I'm old, like I'm a teenager, and she acts like a teenager too. Cause she even looks like one.
Oh.
Cause she's like so skinny and like whatever. I mean, she's an adult. She handles her business.
Yeah.
But like we have the two same mindsets, just both of us.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do things to get on her nerves, and she does things to get on my nerves. And I be wanting to like tell her stuff sometimes, like, can you like chill? Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's never that serious. Like,
Oh, she like overreacts.
she
or-
overreacts
Oh.
about the smallest things.
Did you tell her about what happened at school or not really?
Oh no, I don't talk to
Oh,
my
because then
parents
she get
about that.
kind of crazy.
Cause they get involved,
Oh.
and like it's never that serious.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, she will get involved. My dad probably wouldn't even care.
Yeah.
But like she gets involved
Okay.
and she intrigues my dad.
Oh.
So it's like I just keep
But how's
it to
it
myself.
like for the holidays? Are you gonna see her or how does that work out?
For my mom, I'm waiting for my mom to get settled in her new place
Okay.
first. I should probably go see her in like another week or two.
Oh, okay. So it's like every other week you see.
Yeah,
her? Okay.
or every weekend because they try to get rid of us now.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Oh, 'cause
my
you're
dad tries to
older?
get rid of me and my brother now.
Oh, to like have the weekend. Or something.
Like
Oh.
every weekend.
Yeah.
He's like, you wanna go with your mom? Sure, go.
Oh.
Cause he like, she gets rid of her kids too. Cause
Uh-huh.
she has like, she has 4 now. Cause my baby brother.
Oh yeah.
But she originally has 3. That's from
That's
know.
different dad. The
Yeah,
same
from
dad,
a different
though.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a different dad. My baby brother that she recently had is from the same dad, which is my dad.
Okay. So
But
they
she
have one
has
together.
3
Oh.
from a different dad. Yeah, so they have 1 together.
Yeah.
That's
stressful.
And yeah, it is stressful. And she sends her kids away, even the baby.
So there's 6 altogether.
Yeah, it's 6
Oh.
of us all together.
Dang.
6 kids, and we all got like a van.
A van?
Not like a van, but like a truck, cause she's
Oh,
like
yeah.
she doesn't like it, vans.
Oh,
She
yeah,
doesn't
like the
want to seem
Astro
like
vans?
she
We
doesn't
used
want to
to
seem
have
like a
those.
soccer mom. She was like, I don't want to look like no soccer mom. Yeah, so she gets like the big trucks.
Okay.
I think she has a Nissan.
Oh
Yeah, she has a Nissan
Those are
truck.
nice.
And it's like gray and it's
And
like big.
how is your relationship with your stepmom?
To explain it, it's like good.
Good. A little
In a
rocky
way.
or?
Sometimes I get so annoyed with her.
Who do you see
And,
more as a mom? Your real mom or your stepmom?
I see my real mom.
More as a
Cause
mom.
like, well, I mean, my stepmom does what she can
Mhm.
for us, even though like I'm not her daughter, like her daughter.
Yeah.
But sometimes I feel like she does like her little stuff on the low.
Like what's an example?
Like let's say okay, so we have dishes nights, and my night if I forgot on Friday my night because I didn't think I have dishes because my dad didn't cook dinner that night. And she's like, you still have dishes? Like, you need to go in there and wash the dishes for your day. And I'm like, okay. But I was doing something. And she had my dad come into the room and ask me. And I'm like, I told my dad, I'm like, why does 2 people need to ask me to do something? Like, God, can I finish doing what I need to do first? Like, I'm not going to stop to do something. She acts like the dish is going to jump out the sink.
Yeah.
Like, calm down.
So
like,
she's pretty firm on her rules.
yes,
or-
like,
okay.
she's really, and it's annoying because it's like, I heard you the first time.
Yeah, because you grew up like with your mom. She was a little bit more lenient on that.
I mean, yeah, my mom is like she'll tell me like, oh, okay, finish what you're doing and then go do
And
it.
yeah, like reasonable.
Yes, like she's like, do what you're doing and then go do it. Like after you're done, go do it.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, mom. Like my mom is like more lenient,
Okay.
but she like, my mom is lenient, but she doesn't play at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
You
if
told
she
me about
tells
that.
you to do
Mhm.
something, you gotta do it.
And did you guys like go to counseling after like all that happened? You know,
She went to counseling.
okay. Did
I
you
had
think it
a-
helped? Or?
Yeah, it helped a lot because like I felt like she understood me more.
Okay.
Like, you know, as a teenager. Because she didn't want me to grow up so fast. And I'm like, I'm growing up. Like, you
Mhm.
gotta let me grow up.
Yeah.
So she's like a little bit more on the lenient side. My dad is the one who's like, no, like you can't grow up and all that.
Like daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you can't.
Oh,
He
you're
always
the only girl
tells me.
too, right?
Yeah, I'm his only girl.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And he tells me all the time, he's like, you can't have a boyfriend or none of that. He gets iffy, like, I mean, I'm honest with my dad, because, like, I want to hang out with, like, you know, my friends.
Yeah.
And if I, like, hide it from him, he's not going to let me do that, you know, because he doesn't know who that person is.
Does he need to, like, talk to their parents kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of like
yeah.
that.
I remember that.
And Jalen, I was like, Jalen,
Uh-huh.
like, my dad, like, because Jalen was talking about, well, my mom, my stepmom,
Yeah.
she's going to stop picking me up from school after
You
school.
walk home?
So I had to walk home.
Oh,
That's,
okay.
I don't know when,
Mm-hmm.
where I'm going to have to start walking home again. And
He's gonna walk with you.
He's driving soon, so he was like, I can give you a ride. So he was like, I'm gonna start giving you rides.
Oh.
And one time I got a ride from my friend,
Mm-hmm.
but my dad didn't appreciate that because he didn't know who I was getting into the car with.
To be safe.
And at first, I was kind of iffy about it. Like, I didn't see it from his point of view because I'm like, I'm home, right? Like,
Mhm.
you know, they were really nice people. They took me to Starbucks.
Oh wow.
And they bought me Starbucks, and her mom thought that I was really pretty.
Oh.
Or whatnot,
Yeah.
and you know, we were talking like
Uh-huh.
about my background and
Yeah.
everything, like you
What
know,
went through.
we vibe. No, not what I went through, like where I'm from,
Oh, okay.
like
Long
where
Beach.
where my grandpa's from.
Oh,
No,
from
like
Mexico
my
or-
ethnicity. My grandpa's from Cuba.
You, but yeah, I remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
awesome.
My grandpa's from Cuba, and my grandma's from Mexico. And they're like, how does that work? And I'm like, oh, like my grandpa, like during the Cuban Revolution, he traveled like a lot,
Wow.
including in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Was he in the military or?
No, as soon
Just
as
travel.
Castro took over, that's
Mhm.
where everybody started flooding.
That's awesome though. You have
Mhm.
a rich history though.
Yeah.
It's like a story to pass on.
But I mean, it is a good story, but like, there's so many like
Mm-hmm.
missing parts.
What do you self-identify yourself as?
As on my thing it says Hispanic.
Yeah.
But when people ask me, I'm like, yeah, I'm mixed with black,
Mhm.
or like I'm African American, because that's what I am. Like,
Yeah.
I'm African and I was born in America.
Mhm.
Like that's what I'm. I'm African American.
Yeah.
But like when people ask me, like, cause you can tell I'm not just black.
Mhm.
Like people ask me all the time, like, oh, what are you mixed with, or
Yeah,
like,
I
where are
get
you
that all the
from?
time, too.
Yeah, like, are you from? I got one time I thought I was from.
Like Honduras or Belize or
Some people thought I was Belizean
Mhm.
or Brazilian.
or Brazil. Oh yeah.
Mhm. Or I get Puerto Rican a lot.
Puerto Rico. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So what do you as like a 16-year-old right now identify as? Like what's your race or
Hispanic.
Hispanic? Okay.
Yeah.
And your culture? What culture do you think you have?
Can you like tell me
Like
what you
culture,
mean?
like you guys speak Spanish. You told me,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
speak
more like
Spanish.
Hispanic, more like Latina.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have that culture because like we celebrate. I have an aunt. I don't know. Like, this is so weird mentioning because like I get so scared when I mention this.
What is it?
Cause like my aunt, like she's Cuban, you know,
Mhm.
and they practice like all the Cuban beliefs, like the African Cuban beliefs.
Oh yeah.
And she used to like do Santeria. Do you know
Oh.
what Santeria is?
Yes.
I don't like that.
I know.
I get so scared because like
Like the little things they do.
yeah, it's scary.
Like, did she full on do everything or just like little stuff?
Um,
Well, I know in Mexico it's brujeria.
Brujeria?
Brujeria, like
Oh.
it's witchcraft in Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah, like it's really prominent in Mexico too.
I get
Yeah,
scared.
no.
I'm like
She-
I can't be around her when she's doing that.
Oh, she does it in front of you?
I mean, she did it once in front of me.
Uh-huh.
But I swear, like, oh my god, I don't know if I was just like my head was just spinning
Yeah.
or what.
You think
But,
it's like
like-
cultural though? Like she.
It's like, I mean, they say it has something to do with the Catholic religion too.
Oh, okay.
It's something like, but it's more spiritual, you know.
spiritual. Okay. Do you
Yeah.
feel you're spiritual or?
No, I don't do that stuff.
No?
I'm
Okay.
scared.
Yeah.
I can't. I watched a video about it one time,
Yeah.
and I was telling the guy I was telling you about Jalen.
Yeah.
I was telling him about it. I was like, I copied what the lady said in Spanish, and I swear I seen something move, and I was, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Oh.
And he was like, how about we not figure it out?
Yeah.
Like, just let it be.
Yeah, no, but that's definitely I mean your upbringing, you know, your culture, but I mean
Yeah.
you choose what to follow, what not, you know, now that you're older.
I can't.
Yeah.
I get scared fast.
Yeah, and that's on your mom or your dad's side?
That's my dad.
Your dad.
My
What
dad
about
is
your-
Cuban.
your-
My dad is Cuban and Mexican, and my mom
Oh.
is just black.
Oh, your mom's just black? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And
What
my
about with
stepmom's black.
her side, what do you identify with the
Um,
most?
I mean, my mom is like African American.
Uh-huh.
She's just black. but they don't really study into like culture, religion, because her mom is from Texas, you know.
Oh, okay, so more American.
Yeah,
okay.
It's more Americanized.
Okay.
And I'm like, Mom, like, you were from Africa, and she's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, look at your skin color. You're somewhere from Africa. How do you think Africans got here? Like,
so you're like you would identify as mixed too? Mixed
yeah,
race, like
mixed.
half. Okay. So there's like, so you're pretty good into your roots then, huh? You're just like.
Yeah, like I used to. Well, my grandpa died when I was 7, 8ish. So he died when I was young. So I didn't really like understand like where he was from, because you know he was dark skinned. So I mean, but he spoke Spanish. He had blue eyes, but he was dark skinned.
Wow.
So I just thought he was black.
I
You know,
see a
from
picture,
that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I had like lots of pictures.
Yeah.
And he was an artist. He always drew like horses, and he was like, he used to always give me like candy when I came around.
When did
and
he
him
pass
and my
away?
grandma. He died from pneumonia. Yeah.
Well, how old are you?
I was like 7, 8ish.
Oh.
So I was still young.
So
I was
that-
like around my brother's age when he passed away.
Did you struggle with like any identity at that time? Like, okay, I speak Spanish, but you know.
I mean, I was young, so I didn't really understand like what he was, like, because he was dark skinned, so I thought he was like black.
Yeah.
But I was like, he spoke Spanish, and he spoke Spanish to us, because he wanted us to learn.
Yeah.
And it didn't really, my grandma spoke Spanish to me too,
Yeah.
but it really didn't it passed me up.
Yeah.
Because I didn't learn Spanish until I was like 9.
Oh,
Or my aunt was like, no, you're about to learn Spanish.
Yeah,
My
good.
aunt was like, you're about to learn.
That's
They
good.
forced me to learn.
No, but that's good, because it's, when you're older, you'll benefit from it.
Yeah, true, but like now I can't, I mean, to my dad it's both. I speak Spanish and I speak English. And because, you know, my stepmom speaks English and she doesn't really speak Spanish. So I try not to be rude, you know?
Oh, yeah, like it's secretive or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
So I try not to be rude. But when I'm like around my other family members and they speak Spanish, I even speak Spanish to my mom sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Because my mom, she knows a little Spanish because of us. Because she tried to learn, you know? Because my grandma doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
And, you know, my grandpa spoke English, but my grandma didn't.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So he would like always like speak Spanish to her.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah.
You're carrying on the culture. Though. Do you think you'll speak Spanish to your kids too?
Yeah, because I want my kids to learn.
Yeah, that's
Because I want to know like where they're from.
Yeah, exactly.
And like my grandpa, like he had like a lot of children. Like
how many?
Yeah, like half. My dad has like so many half brothers and sisters. It's so
very
unbelievable.
cultural too.
Because it's like, my grandpa was like around back then.
Around.
Like I'm gonna just say around.
Around.
He was around back then.
Yeah.
And you know, like connecting with like my half aunts and my half uncles, they used to tell me stories about my grandpa and like how it was with him. I mean, he wasn't the best. He wasn't most liked, but he did like take care of his family. You know,
good.
he was that was him.
And you think your dad got that from him too?
No, my dad. Yeah, in a way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Holding
kinda.
it down like for the family.
Yeah, but it's like it's hard to explain. Cause I mean, my dad.
Because he did leave. You told me. Right?
Yeah.
For a little bit, but then he came back.
Wait, he left?
Did he leave or what happened there?
Oh, when they separated from
Yeah.
my mom, yeah, he did leave.
Okay.
He did leave, and it like put me in like a weird state of mind. Like, why did my dad leave? Like,
Yeah.
why did my dad leave me? You know? And like that's supposed to be my dad.
Yeah.
And then after a few years, like he ends up getting married again. And I'm like, at first I didn't like my stepmom because I felt like she took my dad away from me. But then I moved in with them, and like I had to start realizing, like the older I get, I have to start realizing that we're gonna be living together now. So we gonna have to like compromise and like make a connection somehow.
Yeah.
It took a while. We still have our moments, but like it's better than how it used to be.
Good.
Yeah.
You feel better about that then?
Yeah, cause like
Is your
back
mom
then it
still
was
kinda-
stressing.
Yeah. She
Oh yeah, my mom doesn't like her.
Oh.
My mom does not like her.
And your mom, she moved on though too, right?
Yeah, she did move on.
Okay.
I mean, her and my dad still try to talk, but not like that anymore.
More like cordial for you guys.
Yeah, that's
How
what
do
it
you
is.
think that that affected you now as an adolescent, like as a teen? How do you look at relationships?
Well, for one, like I want a relationship like that doesn't like. I mean, I know all relationships aren't gonna like go in well, but like I want something that's not like stressing
Yeah.
and like
Because you saw your parents
Yeah, and I don't want to go like what my parents went through. I don't want to go through that because it seems like it was hard. Because my mom was like hurt after that, like really hurt. Because my dad, yeah, he cheated on her like a lot.
Yeah.
So she was like really hurt, you know, because he cheated on her and then he just walks out. Like they get into this big argument and he just leaves.
How does that make you look at men now, like in relationships? Is it hard for you to trust?
I mean, not really, because not all guys are the same. Like, I hate girls who do that. Like, I hate men. Like, not all guys are the same, you know? Like, they do, I mean, they're the same when they think the same, because men do think the same a little bit, but their actions, like, show differently. There's men out there, like, who really care, and who really talk to you, or whatnot, like, who really care. Yeah, like, there's men like that. And then there's men that think they're all manly.
Oh, yeah.
So I hate those type of guys, too. Like, oh my god, you don't gotta be manly with me. Like, I can show, like, I can see it from your genes that you're a man.